A week ago, Mohamed Lahouaj Belel was unknown to French police or even his own neighbours in Nice. Even after the horrific attack on the beachfront promenade, police described him as an oddball who'd apparently acted alone and only recently become radicalised. Well, now a different picture is emerging, with evidence that at least 6 people, including Belel, were involved in the attack. And police now believe that Belel had been planning the attack for more than a year. Anne Barker reports.
A year ago, French musician David Guetta played at a Bastille Day concert on the Promenade des Anglais in Nice. It was a far happier scene than this year's horrific event where Mohamed Lahouaj Belel drove a 19-tonne truck down the same road, killing 84 people. But now French police have discovered that even as David Guetta took the stage, Belel was already planning to attack this year's event. He'd cased the promenade, photographed the concert and the crowds. French prosecutor François Molins says the investigation has found photos on Belel's phone as well as evidence he'd been fascinated with jihad for some time. It found photographs from July 2015 of the fireworks, he said, then of a concert on the Promenade des Anglais on July 17th, with various zooms on the crowd. It found a photograph from August 15th, 2015 of fireworks, also with a focus on the crowd. The evidence paints a different picture of Belel from a week ago when police first saw him as a drug-using loner who'd been self-radicalised only shortly before the attack. Now they've confirmed he had several accomplices. The investigations undertaken since the night of July 14th haven't stopped progressing, the prosecutor said, and have allowed us to confirm even further the premeditated aspect of the deadly act, but have also established that Belel benefited from support and complicity in the preparation and the carrying out of this criminal act. In fact, 5 suspects are now in custody in Paris and could be charged over the attack in Nice. One man, known as Ramzi A, was the only one known to police for robbery and drug offences. He'd received 2 text messages from Belel just before last week's carnage, thanking him for a pistol he'd given him the night before. Also in custody are an Armenian couple who'd allegedly given the pistol to Ramzi A. A 4th person, Mohamed Walid W, a French Tunisian, had apparently spoken to Belel by phone nearly 1,300 times between July last year and last week's attack. He'd once sent Belel a text message praising those who'd carried out the attack last year on the Charlie Hebdo newspaper. And perhaps most chilling, a 5th man, identified as Chokri C, allegedly sent Belel a Facebook message 3 months ago saying,
"Load the truck with 2,000 tonnes of iron. Release the brakes, my friend, and I will watch."
It's alleged Chokri's fingerprints were found on one of the truck doors. Prosecutor Molins says it's now clear Belel planned the attack for months before carrying it out. Some of his exchanges in the days, weeks and months prior to the crime with individuals who are brought before the judges today with the aim of being indicted corroborate further this premeditation. As investigators make progress, though, police have come in for increasing criticism over the lack of security on the night of the attack, even facing accusations they'd lied or misled the public about police roadblocks stopping traffic on the promenade. France's Interior Minister Bernard Cazeneuve has defended the police operation and explained how easily Belel broke through the roadblocks. Police vehicles made getting onto the Promenade des Anglais impossible, he said, and it was via the pavements in a very violent way that the truck managed to break through and the driver committed his crime. Police are taking no chances now at other public events, including the famous Paris plage, where the bank of the Seine River in Paris is turned into a beach for a month. There's been tightened security too in Belgium, where big crowds have turned out to celebrate Belgium's national holiday.
Anne Barker reporting.